Hey, what's going on guys? It's White Gaming back again with some more Icarus content. And today what we have is the Icarus Week 9 update. Another week of bug fixes, optimizations, and a farming overhaul, a faster way to upgrade your structures, and much more. This one looks pretty damn cool. There's some really nice community highlights in here as well, so we'll show them off today. There's some pretty beautiful things that people have been posting, some amazing things people have made. I still have yet to get into the outposts and build some beautiful. Obviously, having a baby has made time a little bit more restrained, but we will get to it at some point. So subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. I greatly appreciate it. It helps us grow. And today, in addition to bug fixes and optimizations, most of our updates this week are user experience themed, with changes to consumables, the prospect selection screen, and a mission art. Look out for highlights on prospects that define them as insured drops, a feature that guarantees your prospectors safety in case of them missing their leaving window. You'll also notice new items on loading screens, and as promised last week, not only do we tell you when you can skip the video intro, but there is now a settings menu option to skip it. A black screen will be displayed whilst the game loads. I don't know why you'd skip that. I like the intro. I think it's really, really cool. I do like it. So, for farming. For the Week 9 update, we wanted to give farming some love. Adding variations to crop growth time and yields allows players to farm with more thought. Long-term, high-yield crops can be helpful to players. Spending large amounts of time away from the base, whilst shorter yield crops might be useful for someone who spends a long time at their home. We've also added more information to tooltips on farming plots and their crops. This sets the groundwork for even more farming mechanics such as greenhouse effects. Farm plots now track if you can see the sky straight above them and whether they have glass buildables around them with no sky visible and no greenhouse present. Crops have a 50% growth speed reduction. Growing crops using a greenhouse, regardless of seeing the sky directly or not, will increase growth rates by 50%. That's pretty damn cool. I like that. That's really nice. It's going to make things a lot easier, I think. Especially if well, obviously building the greenhouse will take a bit of time, but once you've got your greenhouse built up, it could be really, really beneficial, especially on outposts and stuff like that, where you don't want to go out and get your food so often. It could be a really smart way to do it. The future of farming. Players can expect these systems to grow, pun intended. I like it. That's good. Over time, as we introduce more intricate mechanics to engage with, expect to see multiple ways to water crops across all tech levels. Hydroponic trays will be a new way to boost growth for those that wish to invest in their farm's technology, and different fertilizers may alter growth patterns. Additionally, we're also looking at biome-specific farming content. We want to reward players for exploring whilst also giving them the ability to grow crops in otherwise unfavourable environments. Certain crops may require certain conditions in order to grow, and it will be on you to facilitate those needs. Alright, I like that, I like that. We've also made some changes to the Prospect Select map, adding visual identifiers for insurance drops and cleaning up the format so it's more simple to read through and select the right drop for you. Leave us feedback on changes in the upvote when you jump into play. Insurance drops gives you the security that if you miss your return window, your character will be recovered by the UDA regardless of the risk. This is only on earlier missions, but will give you some reassurance if you want a more relaxed session if you're a new player to the game. Nice, I like that. So that's what the new thing looks like there, the insurance. That's already been in there. I'm pretty sure that was dropped in last week's. And then obviously back up top here is the new menu. The picture's not really very clear, but it looks quite simple, a lot simpler than what it did look. So some of these builds are absolutely beautiful. I love the community highlights tab, especially in the Discord. You go through there, have a look at some of the things that people have built. They are amazing. Oh, what a shot. That was good.
Oh my gosh, I did not meant to shoot that guy.
Some of these. Oh wow, look at that. I did not know you could do that. Oh,
Reinforced
no.
It dropped from orbit. It landed on a polar bear. That's just. I actually feel bad for that bear.
Ah, Cryptic Fox. I like Cryptic Fox. He's quite cool.
Yeah, we're not shooting them.
Oh, look at that. They built a base to fight him.
There we go.
Although their base is going to get absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, you can. You gotta pick your anti-poison pills.
Ghost has done some beautiful builds. So that was the community highlights for February. If you want to see them more often, please let me know in the comments and we will get that in every video that they post them in. There's some really beautiful stuff there, especially the builds by Ghost. They post stuff in the Discord about them and they are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So the changelog. Oh wait, if you want buildings with lots of angles like these, press home and end when building to reset the building grid. Okay, that's quite cool. Didn't know that. Nice little pro tip for you there. Changelog. So this one's quite long. We've got some cool stuff in here. Pretty much what we've just gone over, but a little bit more details as to exactly what we're getting in this update. Added settings menu option to automatically skip intro. Black screen will be displayed whilst the game loads. Added building upgrade tool support for all pieces and materials. Added farm plots. Now track if they can see the sky straight above them. If they have any glass buildables around them, no sky and no greenhouse, that will lead to 50% speed reduction in growth. The presence of a greenhouse building will allow full growth speed regardless of seeing the sky directly. This will increase growth speed by 50%. Changed farming to be more dynamic by increasing growth time and increasing yield rates for many crop types. Added mushrooms can now be grown in crop plots. More information to tooltips on farming plots and their crops. Optimize the logic around plant growth. Changed knife throw to require a higher minimum charge to reduce instances of accidental throws. Decreased accuracy and range slightly. I do that a lot, yep. Fixed issue preventing fish from spawning on some outposts. Identified and optimized several of the most expensive building piece meshes. Updated existing and added several new loading screens. Improved prospect select screen by adding better visibility of the availability of insurance and updated prospect images. Also tidied up layout with available prospects. Fixed the issues with recipe UI window scaling. Fixed some character names not being displayed correctly on the mission report lobby info panel. Fixed claimed prospect prompt text expanding outside of its window. Updated infected wound description to mention antibiotics instead of antiseptics. Fixed wine giving the incorrect buff when consumed and returning the wrong empty vessel for reuse. Fixed issues where concrete furnace visuals defaulted to show as the furnace was on. Improved the ability to place trophies on other deployables such as fireplaces. Also improved fireplace collision mesh. Fixed issues with existing prospects if changes are made to the map whilst they're still in progress. And finally, fixed missing consume stack option for carrots. I did wonder why that wasn't in there. I thought that was intentional. Obviously not. So that is the week 9 content update. Obviously, for some people that might not be too interesting. A lot of it is farming and just minor changes. But it's pretty cool nonetheless, especially if you are a farmer and you like to get out there and sort of live off the land rather than hunting animals. And you want to be a vegan in-game, then, you know, you can do that. So before we end the video, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has supported the Icarus content. On Tuesday, that is the 8th, where we would normally have an Icarus video, we will not be having one this week, but we will continue and do the changelog on the Friday. It's because Generation Zero, the game that I mainly cover on the channel, is having a massive update that drops on the Tuesday. So I want to keep my time free for that and upload a few videos of that on the Tuesday. So hopefully that doesn't disappoint anyone. Sorry about that if it does. But we will be back with more Icarus content on Friday with the Week 10 content update. And then resuming Tuesday with the normal videos there. Thank you everybody for watching. I've been Wide, you've been awesome. And we'll see you in the next one.